This prison had a strange rule. Every time a new inmate arrived, they had to get their hair cut very short. The prisoners there were all dangerous, and some perverts always went after the smaller guys. Since he was only serving 1 year while the other inmates were all lifers, he needed protection from future attacks. His only option was to seek help from the strongest person. At that moment, Jack saw Tony, the head of the inmates, playing chess. Jack also loved chess. Jack worked up the courage to walk over and said to Tony, "You're about to lose." Tony shot back, "What gives you the nerve to say that?" But Jack confidently replied, "I can beat you in 3 moves." Tony angrily said, "Fine, then beat me." Jack started playing chess with Tony, and just as Jack had predicted, he won the game in 3 moves. Jack thought he could make a good impression on Tony, but Tony didn't help him. He just coldly told him to leave. That night, Jack's roommate David was sharpening a toothbrush. He wanted to make one last stand, but Jack felt that with his skinny frame, fighting back would be useless anyway.
You got any better suggestions?
The next day, David hid the toothbrush behind his back. 3 perverts approached him as planned. Jack realized something was wrong and quickly moved closer to David, deliberately letting David shove him. Soon, their scuffle attracted the guards. That's how Jack saved David in his own way. Tony, who was standing nearby, began to see this young man in a new light. Although Jack got thrown into solitary confinement for a few days for deliberately starting trouble, when he got out, Tony personally came to greet him. From then on, whenever anyone messed with Jack, he would run straight to Tony for help. One day, Tony called him to his cell and told Jack, "You're getting out soon. If you can help me escape, I'll make sure no one ever bothers you again." Jack had no choice but to agree. 6 months later, Jack was released from prison. He arrived at the address Tony had given him. Some thugs handed him a box containing a passport and guns. Then a girl appeared, saying Tony had sent her. She gave Jack some money and a special phone. Rescuing Tony wouldn't be easy, so they'd need weapons too. The thugs taught Jack how to use guns in just a few days. Jack mastered the techniques of handling weapons. Then they took a sightseeing helicopter toward the prison. During the flight, Jack pulled out a machine gun and ordered the pilot to fly to the prison. According to plan, Tony's friends started fighting each other. Seeing their chance, they escaped through the back door. Jack piloted the helicopter to the prison and began shooting at the guards. Tony immediately jumped into the helicopter and started firing as well. Just like that, Jack successfully rescued his friend Tony, and the two of them escaped from prison together.